Yes, welcome to another episode of Fiddle Jam Institute's Rock and Blues Fiddle Jam Etudes. This is a book that was a follow-up to my first book. It's a lick and trick book, and I've taken to doing at least something in each key out on YouTube land here. And today I'm going to be doing the key of E. Now I already did the key of E minor, so some things will be related here in a parallel fashion. But I'm going to jump right to the groove Etudes. Every key that's studied in this book. Cool book, by the way. You can get it on Fiddle Jam Institute website store, $20. Every key has 3 levels: easy, intermediate, and hard. Level 1, 2, and 3, and then it has a groove Etude section. It's a little 1 or 2 line ditties that aren't really a tune, but kind of put it to use. So I'm going to feature those today. Excuse me. And now E major is a little bit of an odd key for violinists. It doesn't always lay as easy as one might think. It's favorite for guitar players because their bottom string is an E. They hit it all the time. So it's good for us violinists to have E under our belt to kind of fit into the guitar world, which was in the modern days is what we're doing in general. So the key of E has 2 easy zones, as you know, is my term I've coined. In E major, just the major scale, it has low 1 and then like in a half position, the second finger A, third finger B, C sharp, 4th finger, and same thing in the next string. Low 1, a double low 2, a low 3, and low 4. Has that little symmetrical fingering thing. But we're not going to feature the major scale. We're featuring mostly major pentatonic, which has its own easy zone on the top strings. No real open string in this one except for the E. Of course, it's the key of E, but it's first finger, 2, 4. With the open E. So it's not as strong of an easy zone in the key of E, but if you practice it, you'll get a bunch of mileage because in real life, guitar players play an E a lot. So here's groove Etudes number 1. That's it. So if you don't read, you can play along by ear the best you can. The first measure is easy enough, just E. You try it. You think you got that, right? Second measure, A, G sliding to G sharp. G sharp is the 3rd note in the key of E. In the earlier exercises, you would have learned that throwing the flatted 3rd in with the major 3rd is called a blue note, and it's the cool stuff. And D is not in the key of E in general, in E major, but it is in one of the blue notes, the flatted 7th note. Or the lowered 7th, as we call it. Because D sharp is the normal 7th in the key of E. So then A, G sliding up to G sharp, E, D. So far. Try it again. Ready, go. 3rd measure. Same stuff. E, E, G sliding to G sharp. You can do whatever bowings you like. I like to slur on the slides. It kind of accentuates the slide. C sharp, D again. A little syncopation. You can do that 4th finger or open E. So the whole groove Etude. I'm not going to labor over every detail like this on every one, but here we go. Ready? Go. Now I suppose we could swing this one. So the 8th notes would be smooshed, so the first one's a little longer, the second one's a little shorter. and we end on that note. I kind of like swinging whenever I can. All right, number 2. Rest. This is featuring a lot of the same stuff. E major pentatonic with the blue notes thrown in. The flatted 3rd, sometimes the flatted 5th, and we'll get to in the flatted 7th. Let's try this one again. Ready, go. Let's swing it. Dun, da, ding, da, dun, da, go. Repeat. If you want to add your own little ditties, go for it. This is training not to be like me, but to give you vocabulary for doing your own improvisations. Number 3. Definitely will not be swinging this one. It's more 16th oriented. I think I'm quoting something there. War, is that group War? The flute. Maybe. There's also a little technical thing. I didn't throw in too much in this book that's not in first position, but here we're sliding from 1st to 2nd. In the 2nd line, D3, sliding up to E, and then E. Kind of a cool way to get a slide. And then the next, number 4, I did the same thing. So we'll get to number 3 first, though. So 3, sliding the 3rd finger up to E, then E. Same there. And this accentuates the slidingness, slidey stuff. And then the in-between, sliding around between the cracks is the cool stuff that I'm trying to teach in this book. So also, I noticed that some fiddlers don't have this bowing. If you're classically trained, you would know about hooked bowing. Again, always trying to have flexibility in your fingers. But here, down, up, down is the first thing. I know some bluegrass people have trouble with this, I notice when I teach them. Down, up, down. That's the first beat. Down, up, down. I'm trying to get the bow in the camera. Down, up, down. So the bow kind of hooks. Down, up, down. Should have that together. Do this bowing, I would say, is an important part of violin techniques. Have this hooked bowing. So we're using all minor notes there actually, but we'll get to the major ones. G, E, D. Try that again. Again. The next measure. D, G, B flat, B, D, C sharp. That's the cool stuff. But actually that's all minor stuff too, except for the C sharp. But that's where we swim between majors and minors, is where it's all happening. So from the beginning, hooked bowing. Next line, G, low 2. Slide, try that. 3, 3, open. Next measure, B. Those 2 measures. So let's do this up to tempo a little bit. Beginning. Not to overwhelm you, I won't go too fast. Ready, go. Repeat. Kind of cool. All right, now I mentioned in number 4 on the same page of E major, we're going to play around. This is kind of a finger trick. And I'm trying not to focus on too many tricks in this book, just licks. But this one's going to use that sliding 3 to 4 thing on the A string. So 4th finger, E, open E, 3, 3, open, 4, 3, 3. Definitely kind of a guitaristic thing. You get a little speed on it, it's kind of cool. So the second measure, open, 4, 3, sliding 3, back to first position, 3, low 2, low 4, low 2 to 2. This is the gender bending stuff in E major. Guitar players do that stuff all the time. But number 5, getting kind of long in this video, but double drones. If you're not familiar with double drone, it's open E with the same note on the next lower string. Gotta get your elbow in, make sure your finger doesn't touch the E string or it'll be a horrible squeal. You gotta have it fingered cleanly. And slide that 4th finger in. Here is the, what do you call it, the tritone, the flatted 7th note with the 3rd. Now in classical days, Bach would have been tossed out of church to put that in a song, but here we are embracing it. Definitely very cool stuff. So, double drone, E, B, G sharp with D. And then opens, B, double parallel fifth, 3s, 1, double drone. That's it. Repeat. Kind of neat. A little tricky, but kind of neat. So number 6. Very major minor mixed together. So let's go over that. It's flat 3 on the lowered 2nd finger, G, G sharp, C, D, B, the flat 5th, B flat, flat 3rd, flat 7, similar stuff in the next measure, low 3, 3, D, G sharp, B flat, so that you raise for that G sharp, reach back for the B flat. To be polite, I probably could have put a sharp there, a courtesy accidental to help it, but there is a G sharp in the octave above, just before that G sharp. So next measure, next line starts with the same. And G sharp, B flat, B, double drone. Let's put some tempo on it. Definitely cool stuff. All right, we're getting way long on this, but one more. I might as well go for it. I only got one more groove tune left on this page. It features a bunch of double steps. Double fifths or parallel fifths, and to get them in tune, it's kind of hard. You nestle your finger between the strings. Don't favor one string or the other. And then keep that finger there and put your second finger in the G string for the E and the B. And then open, and then another tritone, open E with B flat, sliding to B with open E. So first measure. So again. Got it? So similar stuff, opens, double ones, and let's keep it there and put the second finger in the G string, and then opens. That's not too hard once you get the hang of it. So from the beginning. Rest. D and B flat. D and B. Little fingering trick here. It's open D on the top, drone, but B flat on the G string. A opens. G sharp, low one. And then keep your hand there in half position and just put your second finger right next to it. So the E note will be played with the second finger. Bit unusual. You can do any note with any finger ultimately on the violin. You don't have to be stuck in first position or third position, whatever you've learned. Ultimately, we should be free of all positions, just know where the notes are. So let's do this one with a little tempo. Let's swing it. 1, 2, ready, go. There you have it. It's a long video, but gives you a taste of what is covered in the book for the key of E, for rock and blues, Fiddle Jam Etudes, from the Fiddle Jam Institute, with me as the author, Joffrey Fitzhugh-Perry. All right, hope that helps you. If you own the book, have at it, have fun, and we'll see you next one.